going to show you how easy it is to can beans, pretty much any kind of beans, with the no soak method. Very simple. My jars are all clean. No, they're not hot. My jars are cold. My beans are cold. My water that's going in them is cold. And then they're going to go into a cold canner. And it's just going to take a little bit longer to warm up. That's all. This is very easy. And if you do this right, you'll have wonderful shelf-stable food for your family. So, let's get started. I have got 9 pints. And I measured out and rinsed enough beans to do 9 pints. They're rinsed and clean. Made sure nothing was, all the rocks or anything's out of them. Okay, now I'm going to put a half a cup in each jar. And it's not going to fill much. It's going to look like that. Not, just about, not even a quarter of the jar. Okay. We're going to put them all in here. Okay, and my last one should be just about right. I got a couple left over. I'll put a couple in each one. I don't want them too full because they will swell up, and you don't want them to. If you overpack them and they swell up, they'll push the lid right off. They'll break your, it'll never seal. They'll push the lid off, or if it does seal before they swell up, it will push the seal right out of it, and you will lose your beans. All right, so there we have it. We've got 9 jars with our beans in there. Very simple step. I'm just going to use some cold water, and I'm going to fill them right to the neck. That's it, right there. See that? I want a good inch of headspace. See where that is? No fuller than that. There we go. Now I can do it this way. I measured that pretty darn good, didn't I? Probably couldn't do that again if I tried. Anyway, alright, so now that we've got them filled, got to have an inch headspace. I'm going to take my little piece of paper towel soaked with some vinegar, and I'm going to rub the rims. Oh yeah, do that again. I knocked it. And you might not think there's anything in this or on these rims, but you never know if there's a little piece of debris or something, and it will not seal. And you don't want that. You don't want that. You're working hard at this. Okay, none of them are chipped or cracked. So, here we go. We are going to put our little lids on each one of these. And then, like I always say, put the ring on and just finger tight. Finger tight. That's all it takes. These are going to be wonderful. And you know, I've done this so many times. I've also done it, you know, where you pre-soak them and all that, but I just like the no-soak method better because the bean doesn't get real mushy. And you know, you don't want nothing mushy. So if I do it this way, my beans will be nice for salads and, you know, chilies and soups and stews, and they won't be mush. So that's it, friends. We're going to stick this in our canner. And when I get there, because I got to move my camera, I'm going to put these in the canner, get it going, I'll bring you back and I'll show you. Friends, the canner is over here. I'm going to put all these jars in here. 9 of them will fit on the bottom. Now my canner's tall enough that I could do 18 pints if I want, but I don't have that many beans. I had enough to do a safe 9 jars. Then I got a couple of, maybe a cup or so left over to put in some soups. Okay, I got 9 pints in there. Now I'm going to just put the water in. And you want a couple inches of water. I always just put about a good 2 quarts in. That's my rule of thumb. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Okay, now I always put my little splash of vinegar in here too. Don't forget that. That keeps your jars from getting cloudy. And if by chance you do forget it, no big deal. You can always, when you wash them, just put a little vinegar in your water and it will get that cloudiness off your jars. Okay, so now we're going to put our lid on. And sometimes this is just a booger. Oh. Turn around. There we go. Okay, I'm going to turn that on high. This, if you can see my vent, I can't do anything until, because this is all cold, remember. So I definitely want this to vent for 10 minutes. It's supposed to anyway. But that'll warm up the entire canner and get everything ready. And so it can build up pressure and process my jars. So when that starts spewing a steady stream, I'm going to time it for 10 minutes. And when I get ready to put the jiggler on, I'll be back and show you. Friends, can you hear that? That is just a spewing. And it's warm. Anyway, now that it's gone for 10 minutes, I'm going to put my jiggler on there. And then when it starts to jiggle, I'm going to time it for 75 minutes. And when it's done, I'll be back and I'll show you how nice they turned out. Okay, friends, this is all done. It's still screaming hot, but there's no more pressure in it. I just turned the heat off and just let it come down on pressure by itself. So now I'm going to open this up. And it's very hot. You're going to see the steam. So you always, always open it away from you. Okay? Oh boy. Those are beautiful. Okay, here we go. Look at. Can you see? Let's see. Can you see how nice that is? The beans are about 3/4 of the way up, but as it cools, they will soak up more of that juice. That's why you only put about just a hair under a half a cup. See that? It's amazing, isn't it? Aren't those gorgeous? How easy that is to put together. It's probably the easiest thing you'll ever can. And it's great. Beans are wonderful for somebody who's just learning how to can these. Because they're very easy and they're great to can. Look at that one, had a little bit of siphoning. You can see it down and my water's a little tinted. So this one, it lost just a little bit of liquid from siphoning. I don't know. I don't have it any fuller than any of the other ones. It might have had something under the seal. But anyway, aren't those gorgeous? Love them. Ooh, hear them pinging? That my friends, is music to your ears, especially when you're a canner. All right, those are going to be gorgeous. And I got 9 beautiful jars of beans. Hold tight. I got 9 beautiful jars of beans for my pantry stock. Absolutely gorgeous. And it cost me, oh, let's see, probably, I think the beans cost me $3, and I didn't use all of it. So that's probably about $2 worth of beans right there, and 9 pints. And of course the jars, but you know, I use those are reusable. Anyway, so there you have it, friends. It's fantastic. It's an easy way to can, no soak method. And you got 9 nice meals there. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.